There is quite a lot of controversy about students using phones in schools. A lot of schools see them as a distraction for students and ban them altogether. But is this really the best way to deal with this issue? In this presentation, we'll be focusing on how teachers can use Instagram in their classrooms to engage their students in contemporary art world using TPAC as a pedagogical lens. TPAC emphasises that technology should only be used if it complements content knowledge and pedagogy of the teacher. Instagram complements the quality teaching framework for visual arts teachers as it promotes connectedness, social support, and self-regulation in the classroom. Instagram is also a way to enhance both student and teacher content knowledge of the visual arts by connecting them to professionals.
Instagram is already being used in a number of visual art classrooms to connect students with ongoing practices of contemporary artists, galleries, and art making. This connection gives students an insight into art making practices and materials, problem-solving techniques, artist theories and concepts, and inspiration. Students will gain a sense of connectedness and recognize learning as relevant and engaging, as they are constantly connecting to the art world. Instagram encourages social support as it provides a platform for students to connect with fellow students, art teachers, parents, and members of the community. This is vital for the self-reflective process of art making. Students could use Instagram as a visual arts processing diary, which is required within the syllabi. They can upload photos of their art making, offer written text, and seek critique from selected individuals. This allows for students to use substantive communication skills to receive social support and feel connected in the art world.
In the final completion of a body of work required within the syllabi, students are to exhibit their final piece to an audience, offer conceptual meanings, express self-reflection, and finally participate in critiques. Instagram allows for this to occur by acting as an online gallery. Potentially, it pushes this requirement further as students can exhibit to an audience beyond the classroom. Instagram contains a high level of visual literacy. Instagram is a global application whereby artists, galleries, and museums from around the world are consistently posting images of artworks. In the curriculum, students are to critically analyze and articulate their understandings of art using visual literacy skills. Instagram is allowing for visual learning to take place as students view, critically think, deduce conceptual meanings or ideas, and authenticate findings in order to understand and cognitively process what the artwork essentially is. This skill is transferable across platforms and key learning areas. From this, students are engaging in higher order thinking, problematic knowledge, and deep understanding, which influence knowledge integration.
Although there are several positive applications of using Instagram, there are some weaknesses that will cause conflict for teaching and learning practices. For example, some students will not have access to technology. The Bring Your Own Device program was implemented to combat this. This is majorly important for rural and low socioeconomic schools where government funding was limited. For these schools, it is significant to implement scaffolding in the use of technology, as students will not have prior knowledge or understanding. Students are at risk of inappropriate behavior and online bullying. It is important for schools to have students understand their digital policy and be held accountable for their actions if it is broken. Additionally, principals or teachers can act as monitors of social media actions to ensure that the policy is upheld. In relation to social media applications like Instagram, students can have strict privacy settings where only teachers and students can comment. Their profile is unavailable to the outside of school community, but they still have access to the public images related to visual arts.